Hello everyone, welcome to another radio review. This is a holiday pickup. In front of us, we have the Kaito KA210 AM FM NOAA. Guess you kind of can consider this mini, hopefully, when we take it out of the box. But yes, this is a pocket radio. Once again, it's Kaito. Now, this radio has been around for a while. When I researched it, it said that it was from the early 2010s. So I'm thinking the earliest this radio could have been made was either sometime in 2011 or in 2012. But this is one of Kaito's best sellers, and this is my first Kaito brand radio. So let's see if it mentions anything about copyright. I guess not. But this is promising that it is made in the United States. Let's see what we got. It says 2019, but when I did my research, I saw videos that were from 2011, 2012 when I was researching this, so let's take it out of the box. So here is the radio itself. Now, for a decent size comparison, it's definitely a lot bigger than the tiny Prunish J77 and the Redicus PR15 that I have right here. Put these back. So I would say this is like a mid-grade handheld that doesn't feel as big in the hand like my Sangean SR35 does, nor the other bigger Prunish that I have in my collection. But I do like, again, how it does. I have a medium-sized hand. Maybe I don't think it's a big hand, but this feels nice to just hold in my hand, in my honest opinion. The other thing I was thinking about when I was heavily researching it, and somebody told me it could be on sale, maybe you should look into this, was the wrist strap. So both the Prunish and the Redicus have that. Well, my other radios do have the wrist strap included, except the big Panasonic analog radio. That does not have a wrist strap, but that's okay. So the useful thing about this radio is it tells you the NOAA weather radio channels. In fact, there even was a little manual that came inside the box. So look at that. That's pretty cool. So here are your other information. You have Kaito's website. So it says it was made in China. Okay. Because it said that this was American customer service available, but guess not. So this takes AA batteries. It is mentioned on the box here, so I want to show you. So when I unboxed it, and when I got it for the holidays, it said AA battery supports. So I was antsy because I was hoping Amazon would have a last-minute sale for $9.99. A radio like this should be on sale anywhere between $9.99 and $11.99 if you get lucky. I paid $15. Now, in the early 2010s, when this was first released, so again, let's say 2011, 2012-ish, anywhere from, I would say, yeah, it was $19.99. That was the price for it. Okay. So what I want to do is take out the antenna. So let me just take out the antenna. So here's your antenna. Not as big, but I guess not as intrusive. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to start off with the NOAA weather radio and just click this radio on. So can we do that? So I want to start off to see if we can pick up. That's weird. Trying to see if we can pick up KZC31. See.
North winds around 5 miles per hour.
Faintly coming in.
Mostly clear.
But there is KZC31.
Around 14. Northeast winds around 5 miles.
Because this radio has a DSP tuner. So let's just go to channel 7.
Then becoming mostly cloudy.
Ah.
Lows in the mid-20s. North winds around 5 miles per hour. Thursday, partly sunny in the morning, then clearing.
Yeah, this radio wasn't
Highs
loud
around
enough,
40.
but
North winds around 5 miles per hour.
I guess we can deal with that.
Thursday night, mostly clear.
There's
Lows in the upper
KWO35.
20s. North winds around 5 miles per hour in the evening.
Ooh, hang on. Ha! Just been a little fail there. So there is WKJY-FM, Hempstead, New York. It is coming in.
We won. 100.7 UD, the Christmas music station.
It's making a weird noise picking up WHUD. Weird. I put it up here. I'll move it this way. Maybe not. Too much RFI, I guess. Alright, so that's a little demonstration of the FM on this Kaito. Not that bad. Was definitely picking up 98.3, which I'm happy about that, but WHUD, I think this might do a little bit of a better job in my opinion, but again, you could beg to differ. But I am noticing this has a lot of good bass. This doesn't have bass. This has some bass.
9 and 7. He's holding up one of his gifts.
Headphone check. I am noticing something with it. Yeah, it definitely sounds pretty good to me, in my opinion. There's some bass in the headphones I'm using. I'm going to try the no other radio mode. I guess for no other radio mode, it is listenable, but it's not going to be a loud experience. Okay. So headphone jack is decent. Hang on, I just jacked up the volume. So I am able to hear Paul's voice from that. So I guess what we're going to do to wrap this up, let's just do a quick AM test.
7 guys.
Yeah, I just had my headphone jack here. Don't
Sims was
mind
getting
that.
some burn, but he had those videos this offseason working out with Mike Bibby. Yeah. They were just workout videos. Never trust when an NBA player, Ben Simmons, posts workout videos.
So here is WFAN, 660 AM, Sports Talk,
Jericho Sims, when you're working out,
home of the
we know you're not
Yankees.
going to do it in the game, so you're pretty much wasting your time.
Groups funded mostly by communist billion for and organize that activity. But it doesn't just apply to the street animals when they're out there raiding Foot Locker. It applies to more. As you are
So that is WOR AM 710,
trying to bring in as many barbarians
home of Mark Simone. If you are in New York, highly recommend listening to his show daily Mondays through Fridays from 10 a.m. to noon, which leads right into Clay Travis and Buck Saxton. Real local talk. And I'll mention on Tuesday mornings at 10:40 a.m., Bill O'Reilly joins him.
plan was open up the borders, bring the bar.
See if we can pick up Sumer Radio. I think we can. Yeah, let's see if we can get a jingle. Sorry there, just had to put the camera down. My dad was interrupting me, asking me a question. But I just confirmed it. This is Sumer Radio, AM 740. There you have it. Let's see if we can pick...
There's been the communist Chinese. I could be wrong. But how complicated is this? Seriously. These are drones.
All right, so it sounds like we are picking up 77 WABC. We talk on the weekdays. We rock out on the weekends with Cousin Brucey.
Some of these drones are as big as helicopters, they're telling us, Mr. Producer.
Named Tommy Jarrell, and Tommy was puzzled.
Really?
Came down to study music and we're Jewish. He said to me one day, he said, Hank, don't your people...
All right, that is AM 820 WNYC NPR. Also available on 93.9 FM. I'm trying to make this out, but I think this is AM 860 from Quebec. Because when I was researching this radio, VWS Life, which, if you're into technology, I highly recommend checking his channel out here on YouTube. When he was reviewing this radio in the early 2010s, he was picking up this station. So I think we can jump right over to WHSQ. Let's see if we can pick up ESPN.
Well, I think, what we saw the Texans do last week before Tank Dell got injured was they pick on the Chiefs' second cornerback. The Chiefs right now, if you watch them...
Right, so that is WHSQ. Okay.
Thing to watch.
This is the old days. I would have been antsy to pick up CHML, but remember, they signed off the air earlier this year.
More than 4 to 6 weeks. At that point, we think it's worse an adult, and that child's like asking pediatrician, a psychiatrist, a
WPAT, AM
psychologist, a social
930.
worker, the school.
Okay, that's a little unusual. Why am I hearing music on AM 970 tonight?
Bronx, one less lane because of a collision. And as we move to Long Island's Big Three, not seeing any major issues in the way of stalls or collisions, just pockets of volume here and there. LIRR, Metro North, and NJ Trans are running on a holiday weekend schedule, and subways are on a Sunday schedule. Believe it or not, subways do run on a schedule. What it is, we will never know. I'm Susan Browning. Her next report, 821, 1010 Wins, 92.3 FM.
And now you're back to the 4-day forecast.
So you just heard it, 1010 Wins. Also available on 92.3 FM. Sorry. I love how the deep voice announcer guy says it. It's hilarious.
Clear and cold tomorrow night.
Let's see if we can do some DXing. This is where we can get some magic happen. Let's try to pick up WBZ.
Clouds will be a little bit milder.
Let's try it.
Friday's high up close to 40. Then for Saturday,
2 words. Disney's The Santa Claus film. And then I am going to get a healthy Patrick Mahomes and that Kansas City Chiefs team in the postseason in 23 or 24 days later. Look at it this way. Why does I knew that. Why does Susie Snowflake?
That should be WBZ. I'm just hearing it.
Games, let alone to get the 3 straight. The elite.
Hang on. Thinking WTIC. Okay, yes, perfect. Okay, WTIC, AM 1080, Hartford, Connecticut, playing holiday music. Let me make it out, but here it is.
Grotesque. Absolutely grotesque. What you say, what's going on between
So we just went from WTAM Cleveland
Navarro probably
Now we just picked up WBT from Charlotte, North Carolina on AM 1110.
Fed Chair Powell was really laser focused
Right,
now
okay.
on inflation as opposed to potential risks to the labor market. Should they be taking a more holistic approach?
I think that's exactly right. I mean, look.
All right, so there you have it. I don't want to jump over to 1500 without confirming it, but I'm definitely impressed. I love the sound. The sound is good. The only flaw that I am noticing was, I don't know, something was weird on AM 1050. Let's try one more time.
I think what we have to acknowledge.
And find the children.
1 to 10, I give it a 7.
Well, I feel pretty safe.
That second
Right
person
here.
in that field, you look at Sam Darnold, Geno Smith, and I don't know if this applies to Bryce Young, but I think it does tell you giving up on young quarterbacks is probably a mistake.
Yeah, I think it might be my dad's card charger doing that.
We throw these kids out there, and then they make mistakes. Oh, Bryce Young is a bust. This kid is being given no chance.
Here we go.
Mornings at 10 on 1050 ESPN.
And the other thing I was noticing was what was going on with WHUD. Maybe too much RFI. I don't know, but overall, I can't complain. I'm happy with this radio. So far, I think it's good for the price. I'll leave an Amazon link in the description below if you're interested in purchasing. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Wrap up the video. So until the next one, please take care.